was a new concept. It was a no reservation walk-up service, and it served the Washington, Boston, New York corridor. The shuttles often carried, because they were very popular, often carried a lot of celebrities, of course politicians, and other celebrities. And instead of serving food, of course, on those trips, we took fares. Louder? Okay, louder. We collected fares on those flights. Then in 1964, we had the Civil Rights Bill. And that opened doors for African Americans to be pilots, flight attendants, stewardesses at the time. And later on, it had some effects on other rules down the road. In 1964 also, that was a time when our country changed their policy, where we originally had just special ops type people helping in a country very far away called Vietnam. We ended up having, in 1964, started sending troops. And of course, they were draftees. Nobody chose to go there. We carried a lot of them. We carried them in and out of the bases, Fort Benning, etc. And many of us carried them on trips when they were getting ready to go over or coming back. We also, during that period of time, started having Americans that were captured, called POWs, many of them were just missing in action. And during that period of time, we had only been allowed to wear a watch on our arm and no other piece of jewelry. Winnie Gilbert was approached with asking her to let us wear a bracelet, POW bracelet. And she said, "It's not an issue, I will authorize it." And she sent out a memorandum and suggested not only authorize it, she encouraged it. There were an awful lot of flight attendants that wore those bracelets. I think they were within a lot of the airlines, but I think we may have had more than any other carrier. And as somebody that was very active in that, I want to say this is probably the only serious part of anything coming up here today, but I think we have a right to be proud of ourselves because we treated those soldiers with the respect they deserved. Did not. Yeah. I think it's a shameful period of our history, and I'm proud of us that we were not part of that, and that we also, so many of us wore those bracelets. We have something to be proud of there. Okay. In 1967, two flight attendants, Eastern flight attendants, became famous for writing a book called Coffee, Tea, or Me. Remember that? Over 5 million copies. There were 3 sequels and over 5 million copies sold. And there was even a TV movie made about it. And then a new uniform was issued that allowed stewardesses with the approved legs to wear the hot pants as well as the skirt or long pants. Another offshoot of the Civil Rights Bill was in 1969, we could be married.